searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you are interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepicketrealty.com. Again, that's david@whitepicketrealty.com. Non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
What do you love about White Picket?
I love that we work together as a team.
I love being professional while having fun.
I love the innovative approach we take every day.
I love the support we get to grow our business.
We love White Picket.
And I love empowering.
Coming to you live from the White Picket Studios in Houston, Texas, this is the Realty Ruckus. If you are in any way, shape, or form involved in the real estate industry, this is the show for you. And now, your host, Alan Hernandez.
Welcome to the Realty Ruckus out of the White Picket Realty Studios. I am your host, Alan Hernandez. Sitting next to me, your producers, David Bonilla and Jabron Hernandez. What?
So what's going on, guys?
All right, guys, we are here to make sure that your real estate business is growing right along with ours. We're so excited to be here today with you. Make sure that you drop all your questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to talk about down below, because we love to talk to you live during the entire show. Jabron's going to be making sure that we keep track of all your comments.
I like how you just volunteered me.
I just totally volunteered you for that.
I never even see the comments.
All right, one of us will be making sure that we write back to your comments.
That guy's got a mixing board in front of him, and you just delegated
he's got
a new
like
task.
He's got like 1,000 buttons over there that he has to press. I know you guys can't see it, but he's if he's not talking, he's probably pressing some button over there that's making us sound good. All right, so anyway, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the fact that
Let me press my Facebook comments button.
Yeah, please press that one. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the fact that I cannot walk today, man. I am in so much pain. I went so as you guys know, I'm getting back into the rhythm of getting.
We did not know.
You did not know this.
No, you just you said, as you guys know.
All right. Well, okay.
You're like constantly in that rhythm of getting back.
Long story short, I quit going to boxing for about the last 6 months. For many different reasons, but one of them was because I was just being a fatty. And
just one of them.
Yeah, one of them was just because of that. And of course,
I wouldn't say it was a major reason, but it certainly wasn't not a major reason.
What happens is, you get to November, December, and you might as well just eat all day, because that's what ends up happening and going to events and whatnot.
See, I thought that we were like bears, and we were supposed to eat a lot in the wintertime to make it. But I didn't realize that bears don't eat in the wintertime. They eat right before.
Yeah,
I just ate all the way through winter.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I got to January, and I was like, wait, it's still winter. I better keep eating. And then February came around, and I was like, oh, geez.
Yeah.
Things are getting a little fat around here.
Yeah, no joke. That's what happened to me. So I started going back to boxing, and yesterday, I've been going, this will be my second week that I've been consistently going. And today, I mean, I can barely walk. I can barely, like, everything hurts. I sent the team.
I hear you guys just kind of walking down the hall.
I sent them a message this morning.
I was wondering what all those strange grunts were in the hallway.
Yeah. It's Alan and Brandon and
I was like,
I was like,
I have muscles right now that I didn't even know existed that hurt. Like
who's in this boxing
hurts.
crew?
So it's Brandon and I and Zach.
Do you guys fight each other?
Vanessa goes every once in a while when she can make it, and V&A goes a lot. She goes like at 5 a.m. So we don't get a chance to see her. So
she's a consistent one.
She goes a lot more than we do. We're still trying to get back in rhythm of things. Actually, Zach threw up yesterday, which we're really proud of that. It was like 15 minutes in too, so it was amazing. We were happy about that, and I was really, really close to puking towards the middle, so I ended up having to like get the bag closest to the bathroom just in case I had to. I could run off and do it. But the point of the whole story is, thank you very much for making me go sideways there.
You do that to us all the time.
Point of the whole story is that we want to talk to you guys about how much it hurts to get back in the rhythm of things. Like once you fall out of things, once you fall out of a rhythm or out of a good routine, and you say, hey, you know what? I know that I've messed up. I know that I haven't done well in anything. It could be, in your physical fitness, but it could also be in your real estate business. Whether, it doesn't matter if you're investing or selling loans or houses or whatever it is. It's so difficult when you decide, okay, I need to go back and start creating a good habit, breaking the bad habit. In our case, or in my case, eating like a fatty and not exercise and not working out to actually going back to it. But then the other thing is, you start getting back into it, and yes, it hurts, and it hurts bad, but
it hurts so good.
We got to the office this morning, and all of us couldn't walk. I mean, it's me, Zach, and Brandon in our little office space, and we couldn't even walk. And everyone's like, "Oh, everything hurts." But we're like, but man, we feel great. Like we have all this good energy. We got a bunch of stuff done. We have had a really amazing, very productive day, and it all stemmed from just going out and getting our butts kicked last night.
Now, is that the first thing you guys did today? Is that part of your morning routine to get your day started off now, or
no? So we're still trying to work back into the 5 a.m. routine. You don't just like all of a sudden.
You got to slowly,
you slowly get back into that. But so we're going after work or like in between work. So yesterday we went at like 4:30. Normally we would go at 4:30, be out by 5:30, get back here 6, and finish up an hour or so after that, and then just go home. But yesterday we really were so beat up that we were like, look, we can't even walk, we can't even talk. Let's just call it a day and come back early tomorrow. But the point is, we got here, it felt great even though we were hurting. And I feel like that's one of the things that happens in real estate regardless. Is all right, fine, I messed up, I quit making my phone calls, or I quit doing the things I need to be doing, visiting my vendors, calling them, or calling my top 50 clients, whatever it is you should be doing in your business. And okay, you get in the rhythm of things, and it hurts because you know that you haven't been doing it right, and you're going through that pain. But because you started doing it, it feels so good to do it, right? You get that great feeling of, okay, fine, I messed up, now I'm back at it. It feels good again. Let's just keep doing it and develop that good habit. So that's what today's show is going to be all about, you guys. For those of you that are just joining us, we're going to be talking a whole lot about how to have the absolute best day ever. And it starts with creating those good habits. We're going to give you guys a whole lot of information as to what those good habits have to be. And some of that may include going to the gym and going boxing or doing whatever else the heck you love to do, but doing it, putting it into your calendar and making sure that you're staying consistent with it so that you can have that amazing feeling the next day and you feel pumped and energized and happy about what you're doing every day. So, all right, make sure that you guys drop all your questions, comments, concerns below. We want to see all your happy faces, your sad faces, your angry faces. Of course, we love the hearts the most. Thank you guys so much for joining us on today's show. We have a great show planned out for you. Stay tuned. We got to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're on the Realty Ruckus.
Hey Houston, this is Alan Hernandez, and I want to remind you guys to visit our friends over at Quest IRA to learn everything there is to learn about investing with your IRA. Now, if you haven't been over there recently, you have to check them out. They have free educational classes, networking opportunities, the ability to tap into $1 billion for your real estate investing deals. These are the guys to know when it comes to learning about this kind of stuff. You want to make sure you visit them and check them out over at www.questira.com. Again, that's questira.com.
Stop searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you are interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepickettrealty.com. Again, that's david@whitepickettrealty.com. Non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
What do you love about White Picket?
I love that we work together as a team.
I love being professional while having fun.
I love the innovative approach we take every day.
I love the support we get to grow our business.
We love White Picket.
And I love empowering the next generation of realtors to live life by their own design. If you're looking to grow, come grow with us. Email join@teamwpr.com. Again, that's join@teamwpr.com.
And we are back on Realty Ruckus. Remember that you can find us live on Facebook and YouTube, or if you chat with us live during the show, we can answer your questions live on the air. Now, if you're watching the show, we urge you to go out and share the show to your personal page. As you know, Facebook has a new algorithm.
Yes.
And in Facebook's
as always,
new
it's
algorithm,
horrible. It's horrible.
Well, it is and it isn't, because what you have to think about is this. How many business pages out there were blowing up your Facebook feed to where you weren't even seeing your friends or family or anybody? All you were seeing was business posts after business post after business post.
Yeah.
So one of the things Facebook said was, we want to put more people in front of you, or AKA, we want to charge people more for their advertising.
Yes, exactly.
And stop giving free advertising.
Yep.
So now, if the page is not shared or a post is not shared onto personal pages, nobody sees them.
No one sees
it. Doesn't matter if people have liked your business page. It doesn't matter what they're doing on your business page. They just won't see it. So if you think this is valuable information, if you think that this helps your business, share it so that others can actually see it.
Absolutely.
Because all of the people that used to see it no longer see it.
Man, that's just horrible. But you know what? That's just part of being in marketing. I mean, how many times have we had to sit down and study the changes that Google makes?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, all of a sudden they change everything up, and all of the Google AdWords you have to go in there and get completely changed up.
You got to be dynamic. You got to be ready to
be able to just go with the changes here and be able to adjust. So, all right, let's talk. We just got done talking about me being a fatty for a little while and how much.
Yeah, don't worry, man. We're all right there with you. We're all right there with you. You're not alone.
That makes me feel better. Thank you.
Yeah, I should join you for those. You have a free boxing class pass or something.
Yeah,
right?
I do. I do. It's actually on the fridge. I put it there on purpose.
But you said like I can't punch Brandon. Like I can't actually punch him.
Well, I try to punch him every day, but the guy is actually
he's too swift, man.
He's pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible.
He's like a badger, you know, like a
mongoose. The greatest part about being in boxing class with these guys is at the end of the class, they give you about 30 seconds to a minute to just go as hard as you can on the bag.
Just go ham on the bag.
Just go as hard as you can on the bag. And I the first person I picture is Brandon. And I'm always like, hey, Brandon, this is you. And for whatever reason, that motivates me enough to just sweat those extra.
Well, let's talk about how that fits into your routine of creating the best day ever. And we really like this article that was featured on Inman by Tom Ferry. And he starts talking about how to create your best day ever every single day. And it really resonates with a lot of the ideas that we take into account here in our own personal and business lives at White Picket.
So I love that he talks about starting with the right mindset.
Yeah.
And I think that goes back to getting up early in the morning and going through the process of going to a class, a boxing class, or just going running a little bit. And when I've had that rhythm, I can tell you that's when I am absolutely the most productive. And even if you don't have a chance to do that, just getting up and feeling pumped, just playing some music. I love listening to people like Jim Rome in the morning. I know you guys.
Dude, I used to laugh at you about Jim Rome, but every time I mow the lawn, I throw on Jim Rome, set to those rap beats.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
David's
Jim Rome in the mix.
Yeah.
You will enjoy mowing the lawn. You will enjoy mowing the lawn.
All of a sudden, he likes mowing lawns.
He's like, oh man, mowing lawns is awesome. Love you, Jim Rohn.
You know, it's funny because this morning it was like 7 a.m. My kids leave, right around 7:30 to go to school, and I took a quick little snap, a quick little video of like me blasting some music and just having a good time. And I sent it to Brandon. I was like, hey, are you ready to have a good day? And it's crazy how like all those little things line up. You know, you come in and now you've made a decision. Hey, I'm gonna have a really great day. It started with me waking up feeling good and sharing that. So number one, start a morning right. You know,
start with the right morning mindset and also the right morning routine, which I think is what you're kind of leaning into. That morning routine, you wake up and you get pumped in the right mindset by listening to music or to Jim Rohn. But I see that having that established morning routine so that you don't wake up and you're like, all right, well, what do I got to do today? And then you're scrambling. Your plan should be in place beforehand, and you should do the same 1 hour to 2 hour morning routine every single day. So what do y'all's morning routines look like?
Well, you know mine. Bibi, do you have a special morning routine that you do?
I do, actually. So I wake up. I can't even disclose half of my morning routine on the air. No, I'm kidding. Oh, no, I do. I do almost the exact same thing every morning. And it's because a behavioral scientist, I do everything from the behavioral science point of view. And so I don't do it from, like, they do it from the motivational point of view. I do it from the behavioral science. They say that your morning routine should be so monotonously the same that your brain doesn't have to use any processing power to do it. So that gives you the opportunity to think about other things while you're doing it. So, for example, I get up, and the first thing that I do is I lay back down, and then I do 10 minutes. No, I get up.
I love it.
You gotta listen to this.
The first thing I do when I get out of bed,
lay back down,
get right back in.
And then I do 10 minutes of meditation.
Okay, so laying down flat, you're doing a little bit differently.
I'm not falling back asleep, but I'm doing 10 minutes of meditation.
Okay,
and then I get in the
it's
shower.
Called the snooze button in my house.
I do that too.
Yeah, I meditate 10 minutes every day.
I try not to fall back asleep. That's the whole trick, is don't fall back asleep.
Right.
And so then I jump in the shower, and it's always literally it's the exact same routine. Like, I wash my hair first and my body, like it's identical every single day. And then I do a lot of thinking about what I'm going to do on that day. When I get out of the shower, I start getting ready, and then I go through a process of planning my calendar out for that day. So I go in, my calendar's already planned, but I need to make sure that I understand everything that's in there, and on top of that,
so you review your agenda for the day.
Exactly. I review the agenda to make sure that it's an agenda that works, and if there's any kinks, then I try to work them out right then and there. Then I like to have some family time. So before I leave for work, I like doing a little bit of family time. Now, my kid doesn't always play along with that. She likes to sleep in late, so she wakes up and then goes back to sleep. I think it's a genetic thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's the 10 minutes of meditation thing.
Yeah, and it's funny because one of the things that I like to do, and this is just something that I personally like to do, I like to reestablish who I'm going to be that day. Because I don't believe that you are who you are. I think that you are who you choose to be. And so that day I decide, who am I going to be today?
So you do affirmations.
It's not necessarily affirmations. I wouldn't call it that. It's more in, who am I going to be today for the world? Who am I going to be somebody who's going to be in a bad mood today? Am I going to be somebody who's energetic? Am I going to be somebody who's just really get shit done type person today? It's you make that choice, and then you go from there. And that's what I do. That's my morning routine. I do that almost the identical thing every single day except Sundays. Sunday is when I change up my routine because I like to sleep in.
Yeah, and go to the buffet.
No, I don't do the buffet.
Although that's
you
my
do the
Sunday.
buffet.
That's my Sunday.
Yeah. Wrong Sunday. Wrong Sunday.
Sorry. So, all right. One of the things that I wanted to talk about, just because you brought it up, and you mentioned affirmations, man, one of the things that we started in our house was having our kids do affirmations on their way to school.
You talked about that.
Dude, it's amazing how much it changes their day. Like, they're going in, they're pumped, they're excited. But the other day, I got the opportunity to drive them to school myself, and so they're doing their affirmations, right? They're like, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to be great, I'm going to have this, I'm going to do all this. And then at the end, Daniel goes, all right, Dad, well, where are your affirmations? I want to hear what you're going to do today.
Good,
you know?
good.
And he forced me to, like, verbalize exactly what I wanted to do and what I wanted to be, kind of like Bibi just said. And you're right, it just changes the way you're feeling that day, because you're making a choice on how you want to have your day. The next thing that he talks about is do the thing, have the power. And I think what he means by that is understand what thing you need to be doing that day that's going to generate that income, that's going to make a powerful move within what you need to be doing that day in your business. So, like, for example, he talks about making the calls to those deals that you know need to close in the next 90 days. Those are the important ones. That's one of the things you need to talk about. What a lot of people like to do is choose different days
and have different themes for them. So having like a marketing day, or having like a visit your top something day, or your and actually we just got done having lunch with Eric Maya from Cherry Creek Mortgage, and he mentioned that that's how he coaches some of the people that he works with. Hey, if you have a different day, a different theme of the day, it's very easy for you to get up and know that Mondays are marketing Mondays, and Fridays could be, something else, something that you're doing consistently, so that you're not falling behind on all the things that you need to be doing. So I like that. I like that.
That is a good way to look at it.
I like that suggestion a lot.
And I think actually, this little section, it kind of plays into Lon, who actually just commented, and he asked one of our agents, he asked, what does it take to break bad habits and create new habits?
Ooh, that's a good one. It's 21 days of doing the good habit. And it's such a pain in the butt. So the thing that I'm doing right now, for example, to break the bad habit of not working out and eating right, is I'm literally keeping a tally in my bathroom of how many days I have gone with good diet and exercise. And I know that at the 21 day mark, I will not have to have worried about it or feel the pain as much. But yes, it's been proven.
There is that rule of the 21. Yep. What does the behavioral science say on it?
Behavioral science.
It's 28 days.
28 days. So maybe I need to bump that up a little bit.
I'm going to add a week to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's 28 days straight of the same activity in order to break a bad habit.
Yeah.
And here's the problem. For every day that you break, you add 7 more days to that.
Wow.
So that's one of the big things that people make the mistake on a diet, is they start a new diet and then they have their cheat day, which is like a weekend.
That's what always catches me.
Yeah.
Well, now
my
you
birthday
pushed
weekend
it
got
out,
me.
Yeah.
You're now going to have to do your diet for 35 days. And if you break another cheat day, you now need to do that for 42 days. And at some point, you've now created a habit of having cheat days.
Yeah.
And you're no longer
all you
dieting.
have is cheat days every day.
And that's just, every day is your cheat day at that point.
So I used to see a nutritionist for a little while, and we got to the point where
I remember that. You actually did really well when you were doing that.
Yeah. I may get back into that because it did help me a whole lot. And I remember,
it was just hilarious because Alan was so structured at that time.
Yeah.
And like I gotta go get my snack.
Yeah.
It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. I gotta get my snack.
It helped. And I have pictures.
You did. You lost a ton of weight.
I lost a ton of weight, and I was in really good shape. So that's actually something I'm considering doing again.
And I think that's a key to having your best day ever. Knowing ahead of time what the structure of your day is going to look like. Like you said, marketing Mondays.
Yeah.
I have marketing Mondays, but set your marketing routine. Like I know when I'm doing my marketing Monday, these are the activities I need to fulfill to have a successful marketing Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where a lot of people, they get into not having those such good days because they don't know what to do. They're a little bit lost and they have no structure to their day.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the other things that he talks about is starting a day with momentum, and he talks about doing role playing and having what everyone call hours of power, or power hours. And I think in real estate, this is the biggest misconception that exists, is that you don't have to do this as much, or once you get busy, you can kind of throw this to the background.
This is the essential activity to any sales activity, any sales job.
It's so important that I think if you as an agent out there aren't actually putting it on your calendar, 21 hours minimum of calling leads, old leads, new leads, it doesn't matter, cold leads, you name it, but literally generating business, 21 hours is the minimum that you need to be doing on a weekly basis, and it needs to be on your calendar. You can't avoid that portion of the business, or you're literally setting yourself up for failure. Anyway, we have to take a quick commercial break. You're on the Realty Ruckus. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey Houston, this is Alan Hernandez, and I want to remind you guys to visit our friends over at Quest IRA to learn everything there is to learn about investing with your IRA. Now, if you haven't been over there recently, you have to check them out. They have free educational classes, networking opportunities, the ability to tap into $1 billion for your real estate investing deals. These are the guys to know when it comes to learning about this kind of stuff. You want to make sure you visit them and check them out over at www.questira.com. Again, that's questira.com.
Stop searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you are interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepicketrealty.com. Again, that's david@whitepicketrealty.com. non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
What do you love about White Picket?
I love that we work together as a team.
I love being professional while having fun.
I love the innovative approach we take every day.
I love the support we get to grow our business.
We love White Picket.
And I love empowering the next generation of realtors to live life by their own design. If you're looking to grow, come grow with us. Email join@teamwpr.com. Again, that's join@teamwpr.com.
And we are back on Realty Ruckus. Remember that you can find us live on Facebook and YouTube, where if you chat with us live during the show, we can answer your questions live on the air. Now, we're going to keep talking about how to break these bad habits and then get into some events here.
Well, the idea was to bring you the steps and items necessary so that you can have the best day ever every single day. And I think we've covered a little bit of that. Some of the mindset that you have to get into, a morning routine, the things that you have to do, having the role play in the morning, and then your hours of power.
And I think Tom Ferry, he wraps it up very nicely in this article at the end. He says, design your schedule, design your business.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, that's really what it takes to have those stellar days. Making sure there's that structure and you understand what it is you have to do, and that you're in control and you're in the driver's seat, instead of being reactionary to those business.
And I think that's the bad habit that agents out there that are been established in the business make. It's they just kind of get in this really bad routine of being reactionary. Just putting out fires and
they think that's making the money or keeping them busy.
That's right, and it's absolutely wrong, because then they get to those months where they make absolutely zero or lose money, and now they're disappointed with how things are, or they blame it on the market, or they blame it on their broker. That's usually what happens, right? Oh, my broker's horrible. Yeah. But the truth is this. We talk about living a life by design. We talk about doing what you love a whole lot in this brokerage.
Yeah.
And it's designing your schedule. That's what we're talking about. Is you have to put the stuff that you care about, that are most important, into your schedule, and then everything else that you need to be doing. Like, for example, calling prospects. Prospecting. You can't get away from not doing that. But if you put everything else on your schedule and forgot that, your business is going to suffer. So what other things need to be going into these schedules? And that's the beautiful part about that, is you can design it the way that you want it. You can, if you decide you like marketing Tuesdays instead of marketing Mondays, great. That's awesome.
Yeah, and what goes into your schedule, it really depends on your goals and vision. Mm-hmm. Anyways, Luan, he's kind of just in what's it called? What's that movie? Inception. He says, all right, haha, wow. If that's the case, how do you break your habit of breaking in progress habits?
Oh, there you go, BB. That's one for you.
I didn't get the question.
How do you break your habits of breaking?
So he's saying he's in the habit of breaking habits he's trying to build. How does he get out of that cycle?
Good habits that he's trying to build. So
how do you break the habit of breaking? You stop being so damn lazy. That's how. I mean, that's the only good answer.
Yeah.
At some point, it just takes discipline, and you have to say,
that's what it is.
I'm going to do whatever I said I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because the breaking of the habit is not a habit.
Yeah.
That's just you not having discipline to the habit you want to
create.
Yes,
you have not yet decided that is important enough to you.
Absolutely.
You haven't yet decided that that's who you want to be, and you have to decide deep within you, and then that's going to come naturally.
I think one of the things that I have found in my personal life is that when you decide that you want to break a bad habit, you need to know what the why behind it is.
Yes.
First. So finding the big why, actually writing it out, putting it somewhere where you can visually see it. This is why I'm breaking this habit, and then literally seeing it consistently and sticking to it, because it's not just, hey, I want to break this habit. It's, I'd like to break this habit because of this, and this is the result that's going to happen if I do break this habit.
I want to create this habit, not break it.
Yeah.
Because you don't really break habits. Like, smoking a cigarette is not really a bad habit. You just need to replace that with something else. You need to put something in its place. So you got to find something, like you said, more important. And it's the same thing David said.
Yeah.
Is my health and my kids more important, or is smoking a cigarette more important?
Am I just quitting smoking because I want to quit smoking?
Exactly.
No, or am I doing this because of this?
It's going to be impossibly hard to quit smoking if you do it for the sake to quit smoking. You got to have some reason why, and you got to have a purpose behind it that's what gives you the discipline when you say that's important enough for me to actually wake up every morning, because it's hard. It's hard for some people to wake up in the morning.
It is.
It's hard to go exercise every day.
And it's hard for everyone. I mean, every once in a while someone's like, "Oh my God, how are you so energetic?" No, you know, that's
it's because
it's hard
there's something else worth the pain, the suffering, the sacrifice.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right. And it's not because I wake up and I'm like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." No, every once in a while I wake up and I'm grumpy just like everyone else.
Yeah.
But there's a process in place.
Every once in a while.
Hey. And every once in a while I look at that big why and it reminds me. Anyway, because of all of this, we decided to set up some amazing events. I like
that segue.
That are going to help all of the people out there that are listening to this show, our agents specifically, but also anyone else out there that's looking to create good habits.
Yeah, actually, we have a really good one tonight here in the Southwest office. And Manuel has decided to do it up in the Lake Houston office as well. We're going to be doing a call night. So if you're an agent out there who's interested in building better habits, join us. Get a special invite. Reach out to David at whitepicketrealty.com. We're going to just have a good time. It's going to be, we're going to have some food and snacks out here, some beverages, and we're going to start making calls.
BYOB, and we separate the room into two sides. And then the room that the
blacks and the whites. Oh no, not that. No. Yeah, wrong thing.
Two sides. It's Team A, Team B,
and we have a competition.
And we have a competition on who can generate the most leads or who can generate the most appointments. And then at the end, the winners will win something, and the person that gets the most will take something home. They'll take a prize home. But really, the thing that we win is the fact that we can see how
generate a ton of business,
money and business we can generate in literally a matter of an hour and a half of calling.
Yeah, and we're gonna have experienced people on hand to critique you, help you out, role play, coach you along. So it's going to be a great time. Remember, that's tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. Reach out to a White Picket Realty team member to get the info on that. And then coming up later this month, Jet Lending and Renters Warehouse Happy Hour at the Redneck Country Club, February 21st.
That's always a good one.
5:30 to 8:30. And then Houston Breakthrough Realtors is hosting New Agent Happy Hour. That's February 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. at Pub Fiction. And that's for new agents and people also interested in getting into the industry as an agent, for them to kind of be guided and find some support and be able to network with their peers.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then March 13th, we actually moved the date for this one, guys. The first happy hour of the year is going to be March 13th, the real estate rally from 6 to 9 p.m. at St. Arnold's Brewing Company. Come join 350 plus real estate professionals in the greater Houston area. If you're looking to accomplish some type of real estate goal, I guarantee you the person you're looking for is going to be at this event. Come out, enjoy some free beer, free food on us. And then later on in the month, digital marketing for realtors, March 22nd.
We're excited
location
about this one.
To be determined.
Very
we'll
good class
on that one.
And we'll be talking about things like the new Facebook rules.
Yes.
That are stymieing your business, and how you can kind of do workarounds to still make Facebook work for you, but you're also going to have to get into some ads. And we're going to talk about that a little bit on that day.
Yeah, we'll help you set everything up so that you can find success in using Facebook for the business, for your benefit, for your business benefit. The other thing is, I wanted to congratulate some of the partners that have already joined the real estate.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So one, our title sponsor this year, again, it's Jet Lending. They are there to support us. So
that's a great company, and we're always happy to support them.
And the team over there at Jet Lending.
They're great for all your investment lending needs.
Yeah, whenever you guys need something that requires hard money, those are the guys to call. They're an amazing company. One of the other people, Plans and Permits, just joined us as of today as one of our partners.
Houston Plans and Permits,
Houston Plans and Permits.
You actually hear them on the show. They're
Hugo, big thanks for being a part of our event. We expect 350 plus. Last year we had a scenario where we even may have gotten that place shut down. So guys, this is an event that's really growing. We're really excited about it, and we'll continue to let you guys know who our partner sponsors are. All you need to do is make sure that you go on the White Picket Realty page and hit that like button so you can know and see the updates that we have on all of the events that we have coming up and everything else that we have in the future. So awesome, you guys. I can't believe this time.
That's it.
These 30-minute shows go by quick.
Man.
They go by
I feel like quick. I still have like a lot to say, man.
Luan said thanks for that. I think I don't know how he felt about that kick in the butt.
I know, right? It was like, you're just lazy.
Hey, you're on White Picket now,
I
baby.
wasn't calling him lazy.
Right,
He just has
right.
lazy habits. That's all it is.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us on today's show. You're on the Realty Ruckus. Don't forget that we're on every Tuesday and Thursday at 1:30 p.m. for 30 minutes of everything that has to do with growing your real estate business. We're excited to be here. Don't forget to keep up your ruckus, and we'll see you next time.
This has been the Realty Ruckus. Make sure and join us every Tuesday and Friday for new episodes. Find us on YouTube and Facebook for replays of previous episodes. And as always, keep elevating yourself and keep up your ruckus. Thanks for listening. Realty Ruckus has been brought to you by Smart Pig Media Productions.